Today, we'll weave a festive basket from paper tubes. Make tubes from newspaper. Cut a folded paper spread into 8 parts. Add a thin line of white glue across the edge. Roll a tube starting with a corner. Use a knitting needle. Remove the needle. We'll need a couple of dozens of these details. Place 3 tubes horizontally. Cross them with the other 3. Join 2 glued tube ends by putting one inside the other. Wrap the folded long tube around the 3 verticals. Cross the tubes, changing the top and the bottom ones. Wrap 3 horizontal tubes and cross again. Weave the basket bottom clockwise. Place the layers tight. Make the tubes longer as far as needed. Continue weaving around until you have 2 completed layers. Start the 3rd layer by using 1 tube from the 3. Weave it around. Continue in the same way. Then split the 2, weaving around each one. Secure the weaving. Glue the tube to the last layer stand. Tuck the end inside. Cut off the excess. To continue weaving, make longer the 12 stand tubes using glue. Make a frame for the basket walls. Wrap the last bottom tube around the next one and turn it upright. Continue in the same way until the layer end. Wrap the last stand around the first one. Turn all the tubes upright. Now you can make the walls. Weave clockwise like the bottom. Make 10 layers. Keep the stands upright. Shape the basket. To decorate the top, stick an additional tube next to each stand. Tuck it, not too deep, and don't let it stick up onto the front side. Glue the ends of the weaving tubes. Start braiding. Take a pair of stands, bend it to the right. Continue in the same way. When the round is complete, bend the last stand pair outside, pressing it under the first curved pair. All bent stands should be directed outside. Take a tube pair and wind around the next right one and turn it up. Complete the layer. Wind the last pair under the first one. Shape the basket. Take a tube pair and tuck it into the nearest loop inside the basket. Continue in the same way. Shape the basket. Cut off the excess ends, not too short. Tuck the handle stands using a needle. Glue 2 stands into one loop, and 2 more into the other. Make the same on the other side. Bend the stands to the opposite sides to form an arch. Secure with a peg. Make a long tube. Wrap the handle tight from the middle downwards. Cut the ends for 3 inches off the attachment point. Wrap 2 stand pairs around, crossing the tube between the pairs. Glue and tuck the tube end. Weave another side in the same way. Now, cover the basket with paint. Prepare the ground. Mix white glue, water-based paint, and water in equal proportion. Add the color you want. Cover the ground using a flat, stiff bristle brush. When the ground is dry, cover the basket with 2 coats of acrylic lacquer. Touch the raised parts with the pearl color, taking a little paint onto the brush. Touch the braid with the pearl as well. Add the paint to the handle. Let it dry. The festive basket from paper tubes is ready. It can become a nice gift or decorate your interior. Leave your comments and share your impressions. Subscribe to our channel and see new home decoration tutorials.